accept the invitation of YouTube channel. Wait a minute, just to download the invitation. Okay.
Sarah.
Accept it.
Sorry,
okay.
I can't see the questions.
I will put just a minute.
Okay, thank you.
So guys, now we are online on YouTube. So YouTube channel, good evening for all. Today we will discuss about process of learning. This is an interesting subject that will help us on this. Just a moment, guys. Okay. I have a problem here. Okay. I'm trying to solve. I don't know why, but the question number 9 is not entered here, but I will put the question number 9. Another message. Okay. Please, do you receive, all of you, receive the questions? Okay, guys. So now I will split you in small groups. So today we have 3, 6, 9, 12 people. So maybe 4 groups, it's enough. Okay. Create 3. Okay. So guys, please accept the invitation of this small room, and 5 minutes before the end, I will call you back to the main room again, okay? See you guys, bye-bye. Okay. Okay. So we are here, Jefferson, Marcio, and Giovanna. So please, Jefferson, could you present yourself for us?
Of course, I'm Jeff. Okay. Good evening for everybody. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás, the heart or the center of Brazil. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás, and I'm here at TNT to improve my English and to make friends. And I love this platform.
Thank you, Jefferson. Thank you so much. And you, Marcio, could you introduce yourself, please? Hello.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hello. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from Espírito Santo State. I participated last 3 weeks with TNT. I like to do it a lot. Today I'm learning more because participate with new friends through TNT. Today I'm employment. I'm looking for a new job. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. Another transmission. I to show it in this camera with you. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Marcio. Thank you so much. And you, Giovanna, could you introduce yourself, please?
Of course. Good evening, guys. I'm Giovanna. I'm 22 years old. I'm a social listening at the public relations agents, and I'm here to improve my English skills, like speaking and listening, because uh, these are my main difficulties, and I think TNT helped me a lot in this development. So I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. This is the perfect place to improve the speaking and listening in English, because we are here trying to talk and explain our opinions about something, and this is the perfect way.
Absolutely.
So, so Giovanna, I will continue with you. Could you choose a question? And please read the question for us and choose. You can respond, and next choose other person to respond again as well.
Perfect. So let me see. The second questions is, these are some learning modalities such as visual, oral, read and write, and kinesthetic that are used for learning information. Which of them do you think would be your sensory modality in terms of communication preferences? So I think my learning process is more based in visual and write, because I think doing notes, I can remember of a situation or a new knowledge in the future. So I think I'm a visual and write modality. Um, so I think that's it. And you, Jefferson.
Okay, my friend, I really prefer learning by reading and writing. For me, it's the best way as a professional. Most of the time, I'm reading something and I need to write articles. For me, it's very important. I used to write articles for scientific magazines or even for a newspaper. This is very important for me now. And the others, I think it's visual, because as a professor, I need to give interview by TV or some kind of thing. Even as a profession in my classroom, I need to use this modality of visual. It's very important to see, to talk with my students one by one. It's very important. And you, Marcio, what do you think about it?
I think in terms of communication, visual is my preference, because several types of communication happening through visual, through eyes, through gestos, agora eu perdi, through a body, and the natureza, several communication, terms of communication, several things through the visual happening nowadays. I think is my preference modality, this thing. That's it.
Okay, thank you guys.
Sarah, it's your turn now.
Opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my turn. We don't have the meaning of kinesthetic here. Just a moment.
Is there somebody coming? I really don't know.
Yes,
I think Sarah lost the connection. Yeah.
I think we can expect a moment.
Okay. I think you can go ahead, no? Let's enjoy the time. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to number 3. So then when Sarah come back, we return with her.
Perfect.
Okay, number 3. Sarah, are you okay?
Are you mute?
Sorry.
Sarah, you need to answer the number 2.
Yes.
Please.
Some person call me to the small room, and I will direct it to them. So, guys, sorry. There is no meaning here to the kinesthetic. In the question number 2, there's no meaning for kinesthetic, but the question number, let me see, 8, there is the meaning of the kinesthetic. Why I'm saying this? Because my preference in terms of learner process is the kinesthetic modality, because it's based on the experience that I have in my life, or experience that I have in something, or to learn by practicing something in a practical situation. For example, I'm a pharmacist. I'm work at a pharmaceutical company nowadays, and I'm working on regulatory affairs team that is responsible for compilate the documentation to submit it to Anvisa. I'm in the end of the process, that is the development of a new medicine. And this is amazing because I, in fact, learn the process in a practical way. So all things that I learned at the college when I studied pharmacy, I'm practicing now in my job. So I love this kind of situation. When I was learning, for example, biology, chemistry, and the connection of these two subjects, like probably we connect this biology and chemistry to develop a new medicine. For me, it's my preference. I prefer to learn in a practical way. So I think that's it. So Jefferson, can you choose another question for us? And please respond and choose another person to respond as well.
Yes, okay, my friend. Let's skip number 3. Do you agree that a person could learn better if she knows her modality? Yeah, I really agree. I think you must be good to be good at what are you learning or what are you doing. If you are good at writing, so it's better. The best way you to show for the society this modality is to write good articles. If you are good at communication, like now, it's the best way is to communicate, or a lot of kinds of communication that can use. If you are good at teaching, for example, because I love to be a professor, and I agree that I need to be very good at my study, to study a lot about theories, about informations, a lot of subject, a lot of stuff to be a good professor. So to resume, I think you need to be good at something. You need to study a lot what are you gonna do. And you, Giovanna.
So I agree with you, Jefferson. I think the people needs to know themselves. So if someone likes to read, probably the person will be better if she have a new object, for example. She will understand better reading articles or whatever. So I think people needs to know themselves. Like, oh my God, I'm a little bit nervous, but I think that's it. And you, Marcia?
Okay, I agree this sentence. The people could learn more to know your modality. I remember when I started to learn English, I practice four modality: listening, reading, writing, speaking. I practice for modality during 4 years. Uh, I developing several modalities, uh, but my goal is speak English very well. Today, this year, my focus is listening and speaking, listening and speaking, listening and speaking. I'm developing more these two modalities. I'm satisfied with my development. Yeah, I think the people to know, learn more with know your modality. That's it.
Yes, I totally agree with you. When we know uh, how is our preference, it's easier to learn. It we will happy on learn something day by day. Uh, uh, Expand some time on that. So it's important. I agree. And you, Marcio, could you choose another question and read, respond, and choose other person to respond as well, please?
Question number 4.
Yes, or you can choose another if you prefer.
Okay. Do you think that some modalities are related to a specific profession? For example, an artist has a visual model, while a teacher has an hour modeler? I think some modalities, specific profession is very important. The profession needs a little sensibility for developing your activity. I talk about some activity dangerous. This professional need a good listening, a good smell, and a good vision. This professional need a little patient, because in several situations this modality help him to realize this activity with perfection. For example, agora eu perdi o bombeiro. Fireman. This professional need a good sensibility, smell, because smoke, and the temperature, because ambience, hot ambience, and good listening, because help some victim in several situations. I think some modalities help us a specific profession. That's it. And you, Jefferson?
It's okay. I agree with this specific profession. For example, as a teacher, in my case, I'm not a teacher, I'm a professor, because teacher is only high school. I'm from university, I'm a professor. And the oral modality, it's very important, because you need to communication the best way, the theories and information. I really don't like, I can't imagine a teacher, he's not good at communication. And I had a lot of teachers in this case. It's not so good, it's boring. Can you imagine you watching or seeing somebody explain the theory and not good at communication? For me, it's not so good. You can learn. It's boring. I think it is the same as a doctor. I really don't like when I go to the doctor and he used to ask almost nothing for me. I love to talk as a professional. I like to talk. I have a hurt here. I have an injury or something else. I need to explain to the doctor. I don't like the doctor. He didn't pay attention for you. He didn't see your eyes. Just subscribe something. Okay, I need this X-ray or something like this. You have to take this exam. It's okay. And he didn't pay attention for us. I really don't like this kind of guy. I really don't like this kind of guy. And about the artist, I think it's very important. The visual model is very important, because they dominated us. The artist must have empathy with the client, with the public. It's very important, this. No, I think that's it. And you, Sarah, what do you think about it?
Yes, I agree with you, and I agree with Marcel. We have some professions that are related to a specific modality, and it's important that we have a difference. For example, some person who likes be an oral person, other is a kinesthetic, other is a read. So we have a lot of professions. And of course, a teacher who have a good communication, it's amazing when you find some teacher in this way, because
I think she lost the connection. Are you muted, Jefferson? So I think I will answer the question. I agree with you guys. Jefferson and Marcel spoke very well this question. I think there are some professions requires specific modalities. So I think, for example, an, a writer, will be better in her profession if uh, she write and read some very, oh my god, sorry. What I can say is, yeah, some professions require specific modalities, and if this person understands uh, what's the better modalities. Sorry, guys. Today I don't know what will happen, but I think um, people needs understand how uh, they will have the best performance in their professions. So I think that's it.
good. Sorry guys, my internet is flapping a lot today. So maybe I'm frozen and I go out to the of the meeting. But sorry, but I'm here again. Guys,
Can you finish the question number 4, Sarah, please?
Oh, sorry.
Finish did you finish the answer? I think, yeah.
Yes, I was saying that just a moment. Yes, it's important we have different modalities and different preference, because it's important we have an amazing teacher that is good on communication, and a writer that is good on write and read, people who analyze some document, and other people who will analyze a body as a doctor, for example. So I think that is so good when we have differences and preference here on people. So guys, the question number 5. Would it be possible to have a mixture of learning modalities? That means be a multimodal person. I think that all of you described the main modality that you identify in your life. But do you think that is possible? We have a multimodal person. I will let you respond first, Jefferson. What is your opinion?
Yeah, it's really, I never imagined in my life to give classes by YouTube or by Teams or all this platform. I never imagined. So I had to see my mindset. I changed it a lot because now it's not just in-person class, because we have now online and live like this on YouTube. It's very important, and other modalities. So I transform myself in a multimodal person. I'm not just one. I am a multimedia. I'm multimedia now. In the past, I just used to write articles for newspapers, scientific magazines, and as a teacher, just teaching. But now I have to do a lot of things. I must be good at Instagram, must be good at Facebook, sometimes Twitter, something like this, and YouTube, and so go on. It's very interesting because you need to learn all the possibilities, and you need to be good in all of them. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. The communication now is a multimodal communication. And you, Marcio, what do you think about it?
Okay, so I think it's possible to have a mystery of learning modalities. This situation is very important because some people are in comfort zone. The people need to learn another qualifications because situation in your life can to move at that moment in your life. For example, I'm to learn English because I intend to get a new job. This vacancy I looking for need to be fluent in English. So I mean, for 5 years ago, to learn, I get to speak English very well. I need out my comfort zone. I need to learn another qualification because I intend to earn more salary. I get to offer more things with my family. I think it's very important to have a mixture modality. For example, to learn English, happening this mixture, visual, listening, writing, reading, conversation, several feeling happening with us, this new learning language. That's it. I forgot the name, another friend, Sarah Jefferson, another, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Giovanna.
Yeah.
Relax.
I'm sorry, Giovanna. How about you, this sentence?
I totally agree with you guys. I think yes, it's possible someone have different ways to learning something. So, for example, in my case, I will explain a theme that I can very well to understand. Feminism, for example. In this case, for me, I like to see different perspectives to understand this theme. So I can buy books and I read them. I can see people speaking about this theme in social media because these these learning proxies will increase in my knowledge about this theme. So I can read the articles. I can I can see different perspectives in general. So I think to see this general scenario about or some team will help us a lot to understand something that we don't understand very well. So I think that's it. And you, Sarah?
Yes, I totally agree with you, Giovanna. When I'm trying to learn something new, of course that I would like to learn by a practical way, but I need to read a lot, understand the process, go back to some things that I forgot, and of course to listen other perspectives, other person or people who already studied this subject or this issue. So it's important. And I, of course, I, I think that we could be a multimodal person, and it's important as well to learn it by write and read and oral. It's important. So, Giovanna, could you choose another question for us, please?
Of course. Um, for different situations, we need to have different actions. Do you think that this could be applied to learning modality? Yeah, I agree. I think um, as I said um, before, I think people need to understand themselves. So if I can understand the theme that I never listened before. So I will try read a little bit about this theme. But if I see I can't understand uh, how I can apply this knowledge in my personal life, I will I will try other modality. I will try listen people or I will try see videos on social media or I don't know. So I think we need to understand themselves and how we can increase our expectations in a new objective. So I think that's it. And you, Jefferson?
Yes, I agree with you. We have different situations. We need to have different actions. When I'm writing, for example, I have a kind of public that I have to have the best communication. Something that you write must be something comprehensive for all of the guys that I read in something that I'm writing. This is very important, this communication, the comprehension of the words and the subject and something like this. It's very important. About the listen, I think it's very important, different situation, modality. Somebody, as Marcia said, as good at listen. Most of the time, like for example, the singer can just listen one music and then to sing the music. I can't do this. I can't do this. I have difficulty to do this because I think I'm not a good singer. And the other is the speaking. As a professor, I need to speak most of the time. So I need to be good at speaking. I have to learn about this, the modality of communication, the strategy to be good at communicating. That's very important. And you, Sarah Martovectus from Ukraine.
It's so close to Ukraine. Lithuania.
Lithuania, I know Estonia.
Yeah.
It's near Lithuania, I know Estonia, yeah.
Oh, and Martovectus. So thank you. Yes, I think that we should have different actions for different situations. For example, I'm trying to improve my listen in English. So I need to listen more. And when I'm trying to improve my speech, I need to improve my oral modality in English. And for example, when I have to present a new project in the company, I needed to try and to try improve my communication skills. So I think that we should have different actions. And of course, I have a time that I needed to read a lot, some document, analyze, and in order to conclude something about it. So it's important to give an effort on that. So yes, I agree with this question. And you, Marcio, what is your opinion?
Okay, so I think that this could be applied to learning modality is very, very important because everyone seek to achieve your goal in several situations in your life. Sometimes seek this goal have a long way for achieving your goal. During this process, they need to move different situation for to improve your learning, to seeking to achieve your goal. Definitely, they to get to achieve your goal. That's it. Eu já me enrolei bastante. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Marcio. So good. It's so good. Don't be afraid. And here we are trying. All of us needed to improve our speaking English. Okay, guys, welcome back to the main room. I would like to know how was the conversation in the small room. How was the conversation, Hélio? Hélio, how was the conversation for you?
Yeah, it was very, very nice. We share about our learning methods. I learn about the kinesthetic way. I've never heard about it. It was very nice.
Okay, thank you. And you, Luisa, how was the conversation for you?
Hi, I was in the same room as Hélio. It was a nice conversation. Yeah, learning about the ways our new friends learn and talk a little bit about it.
Oh, good. Thank you. And you, Leandra, how was the conversation for you there?
For me, it was very good. I learned new words. I could to practice my listen, my speaking. I just it, teacher.
Thank you for your opinion. And finally, Gustavo, today was your first time here. I'd like to know how was your experience? How was the conversation for you?
I was in the same room of Luisa and Nelio, and was amazing. We had a good discussing about the answers, but I can't read the answers because by some way I don't have the answers in my chat, so I just listened the answers from them, but we discussed about some things, and we saw that I forget the word, but probably you have some learn modality to learn faster, but in other situations you can use it, or it's better for you learn from another modality. So we discussed a lot, so we was so good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your opinion, Gustavo. So, guys, we have a survey that I will put on the chat. Please let me know if all of you received this survey. It's basically we would like to know how was the meeting today and how we can improve our conversation in English, our conversation meetings, and of course, all opinion will be accepted in a good way. Okay. So, guys, I wish you all a good evening, a good night, a good weekend, and of course, see you on the next Wednesday in this time. Thank you so much for this time, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.